This is 7 National News, and in our top story, the UAE Vice President, Prime Minister and ruler of Dubai, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, has launched an international project for immediate food aid for all of those affected by crises across the globe. His Highness Sheikh Mohammed directed that the project start in Gaza, with the first aid plane to fly with 100,000 meals in the coming days, which will then be followed by other flights. His Highness Sheikh Mohammed has named the new aid programme Salma after the first Emirati nurse who treated patients and saved lives during her 50 years of service in the UAE. He stated that through the new programme, we are trying to bridge a gap in world relief work by customising this programme to become emergency food aid. The Salma Food Relief Programme is a partnership between the Dubai Islamic Economy Development Centre and the Awqaf Miners Affairs Foundation in Dubai and Noor Endowments, in collaboration with the UN Food Programme, with the aim of managing the production of food packages and meals that are 100% halal. The ruler of Dubai added that the UAE today represents the largest humanitarian station globally, shipping more than half of the humanitarian aid and relief across the world. His Highness General Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, the Crown Prince of Abu Dhabi and Deputy Supreme Commander of the UAE Armed Forces and Chairman of the Abu Dhabi Executive Council, has approved 2 billion dirhams worth of new housing loans to 1,000 citizens in the capital. The move follows the directives of the UAE President, His Highness Sheikh Khalifa bin Zayed Al Nahyan, and the Abu Dhabi Executive Council has instructed the Abu Dhabi Housing Authority to immediately pay the housing loans to beneficiaries. 553 beneficiaries are in Abu Dhabi, 404 are in the eastern region, and 43 are in the western region. Government housing loans in Abu Dhabi are 2 million dirhams and are refundable in equal monthly instalments without profits. Citizens are exempt from paying 25% of the total value of the loan upon completion of the construction of the building. Dr. Rashid Ahmed bin Farhad, the Minister of Environment and Water, has issued a ministerial resolution regulating the hunting and trading of sharks, which will take effect on September the 1st this year. The resolution limits the hunting of sharks in fishing waters no less than 5 nautical miles from the shores of the UAE and no less than 3 nautical miles from UAE islands. This will prevent finning, the fishing of sharks for their fins, where their bodies are then thrown back into the sea. The regulation states that sharks must be brought fully into the port. It also aims to prevent the trade of live sharks caught in UAE waters, unless a special permit has been issued by the ministry. It prevents hunting species stated on the Convention of International Trade in Endangered Species, which also states that these species must be released back into the sea when they're caught. The resolution allows fishermen who are running boats with a lynch, which is a tool with several hooks at the end of its edges, to catch sharks every 1st of July each year until the end of January of the following year using hooks, as long as they don't exceed 100 hooks per lynch. The hooks should be curved and should be biodegradable. The boat should also carry the kit and include the fishing boat number and also the logo symbol of the emirate. Additionally, companies are not permitted to export sharks caught in UAE waters. Imports are allowed, but must be accompanied with an original certificate. 3 new bus routes will be launched on Monday off the back of a rise in ridership recorded in the first half of the year, from 59.1 million in H1 last year to 67.5 million this year. Public bus occupancy also improved by 8% to 42.6%. The waiting time of the metro feeder services, as well as all public buses, has been reduced to 7 minutes. Isa Al-Hashimi, the Director of Planning and Business Development at the Public Transport Agency, stated that the 3 new routes will start from bus stations in Al Nada towards International City, Stadium Metro Station towards Al Nada, and the Dubai Mall towards Lampsey Plaza. And additionally, taxis booked over the phone arrived faster in Dubai than they did last year. That's off the back of increased demand. New figures from the Road and Transport Authority show that it takes around 13 minutes on average for taxis to reach customers, around 2 minutes less than last year's average wait. According to officials, the reduced waiting time is partly due to the Hala taxi service, which is booked by phone, which has more than doubled its fleet to 450 taxis from 155 when it was launched in 2013. The number of bookings made by phone jumped 17% in the first half of this year to 2,598,261 compared with the same period last year. The Abu Dhabi Farmers Services Centre has increased its supply of fresh local meat to retail locations over in Abu Dhabi in order to fulfill demand during the Ramadan and Eid al-Fitr period. According to Chris Hurst, the CEO of the Abu Dhabi Farmers Services Centre, during July, Local Harvest, the ADFSC's retail brand, delivered 10 tonnes of veal, 4 tonnes of lamb and 72 tonnes of fresh chicken. All Local Harvest meat is subject to stringent care and is tested by the Abu Dhabi Food Control Authority before being butchered. ADFSC sees potential in the livestock industry in the UAE, as many farms in Abu Dhabi are not suitable for vegetable production and can be converted to livestock farming. Reduced water levels and rising salinity in some areas make livestock a great alternative for many farmers. Meanwhile, ADFSC is supporting these farmers with services, including veterinary and vaccination, technical demonstrations on how to better rear animals, and the cultivation of alternative fodders that are saline resistant and consume far less water than traditional feed. Local Harvest first began to market their range of local meat towards the end of 2013, and the products have so far been received as positive, as the meat is high in quality and direct from butchers in Abu Dhabi, maintaining high levels of freshness. The products include veal, lamb and poultry. With Ramadan now coming to an end, Sharjah police have revealed that they arrested 102 beggars since the start of the holy month. The arrests were a part of a campaign titled Avoid that set out to help the community avoid beggars, which is running until the end of Eid al-Fitr. It targeted areas such as mosques, shopping malls and roads, where violators were both men and women from different nationalities and who were also illegally staying in the country. And finally, looking to other news, Sharjah set yet another Guinness World Record over the weekend by unveiling the world's largest charity box as a part of its Ramadan festivities. The unveiling event, which was a part of the Sharjah Ramadan Festival, took place next to the Al Noor Mosque at the Buhaira Corniche, measuring 6.1 metres in length, 3.2 metres in width and 2.6 metres in height. The world's largest charity box will be placed by the mosque until the end of the month. The event had been organised by the Sharjah Chamber of Commerce and the Sharjah Charity International UAE to encourage the community to donate a piece of their belongings to the less fortunate and also spread the message of giving and sharing globally. Community members are encouraged to place their donations in the box or at various collection points at the Sahara Mall, Mega Mall and Sharjah City Centre. The collection points will be collecting clothes, books, toys, toiletry items and other contributions. The largest charity box joins the world's longest iftar table that was set last year in the list of Sharjah's world records for Ramadan.